Hey there, folks. Welcome to day 71. After editing the last few videos, I realized that all my openings I'm wearing the same hat, same jacket, same inner jacket, and same sweater. I do change my clothes underneath. This is just my garage clothing that I wear when I'm out here doing stuff. Anyway, that being said, day 71. Goal today is that I'm going to actually install all these pieces. Well, I'm going to install them with tape for now. I'm not going to use the VHB tape that we used before on the outside because that's going to be a little too crazy. But my wife does have some heavy-duty dual-sided carpet tape. It's a little bit thinner because that might work just to hold it in place so we can screw it on later. I don't want to use the VHB tape because it does have a little bit of a heft to it, and then that might give some ripples once we screw it in place with the truss head screws that I got earlier, that I showed you earlier. I think I did. Anyway, time to do some vacuuming because a little bit dusty in there, and start applying some tape. Gonna move this outside before I do anything, and then I'm going to be bending in these pieces here before I bring it back inside. Kind of wobbly. This is the tape that I was talking about. It's some sort of heavy-duty two-sided carpet tape made by Cantech. It's actually, let me just pull it apart right here now. It sticks to everything. It's stuck to my glove there. So it's sort of like a black weavy pattern, and it's relatively thin, has a little tiny bit of mass to it, so it should still stick to the wood and stick to the aluminum. The good thing with the VHB tape is that with its little bit of thickness right there, it can account for any like gaps or proudness in the wood. Anyway, I'm going to give this a try, see how this works. 6 little pieces should be enough to just tack that right in place. I'm not sure if that actually works because this does pop out of it. It's not laying perfectly flat, so it's not actually sticking. Well, that piece is okay there anyway because it's using gravity to keep it in place. But I'm not sure about these upper pieces. Yeah, I know I said I was going to use VHB tape, but I decided to give the carpet tape one more try on a vertical surface to see if it has any difference, because where the VHB tape does have a little tiny bit of mass, I didn't want to, and we all know how sticky that stuff is, so it'll give me very little wiggle room in putting this in place. Now, let's see. Let's see, look, that won't stick right here in the corner. No, it won't stick. Well, it will stick here. It'll stick there a little tiny bit, but it won't stick in the corner back here. work. So I'm going to have to get the VHB tape for that. Okay, take 2 with the VHB tape. Now I only have 2 pieces peeled off, right here and up right here. I'll peel the rest off as I'm going along. Okay, right there. Now I've got another piece right here. Okay, I've got another piece right here. Actually, you can't see that. Got another piece right here. Then I'm going to get in, have to peel that off so I can get it to stick. Before I go out and cut that hole, I just wanted to show you what else we did. We got some of that aluminum tape and just taped over the edge here. I actually had to trim this. For some reason it was fine before, but it wasn't fine now, so I had to trim a little less than around 1/8 of an inch off this edge here. And we went over this with the tape, but as you can see, when you rub it in, it actually takes on the pattern of the aluminum below, which is really cool. So I'll put on a couple of extra pieces here and here because the tape was doing okay. The VHB tape was doing okay to hold it in place, but I just added that there. I also have these. You might be saying, what are those little green tabs for? That's just to let me know where there are studs, and I'm going to do the same thing for here. When I put up the upper piece, I'm just going to put a little green tab just to let me know where there are studs in the wall, just in case I need to attach something to it later. Yeah, this won't fit in the brake to bend these tabs in, so I'm going to have to use an alternate method, which includes a piece of board, a few clamps, and whatever else I need to get a decent 90 on this. And then when I get it in place, I'll tap it into place. Yeah, that's good enough for now. Okie dokie. Okay, so you just keep yours away from the wall. We've got this piece put in place. It wasn't super bad. And we've got this taped here with that aluminum tape that I showed you earlier. And then that's going to go right over to here somewhere, because this is going to be like a backsplash. So I'm just going to like try to get these corners more square rather than have it round. And the only way I can think of doing it now is just sort of tapping it in. So I won't show you a lot of tapping, or I can just pass it to a mysterious arm there who took it. I'll get back to you. Okay, I was just told there's a second way of doing it. Found a little bit of a better way to do it, where I'm just working on it here with 2 hands. Just clamp that in place, a piece of board, and just gently tap it, just form itself around the corner. Now after I tape this piece here, I'll probably do it with this, because that'll pull everything in all nice and tight, and then do it with the other tabs going around the window. I'm putting the cabinet back in place now that I have all of the sheathing done for this side, and then I'll show you what it looks like. The end of day 71. This is what I've got done. It's in place. The kitchen counter back in place. It's all pretty good. Now once the roof goes on and this side panel gets on here, everything will tuck into place. I think it looks pretty neat, pretty tidy. Got it sort of tucked in around the edge of the window. Looks good there, I think. Then it's got to be this side. So the next day, I'm going to put the paper template back, or cardboard template back up against there, just to make sure that it's exactly the same as this. Should be close to it. Just going to make sure anyway. So that's it for day 71. Took me a long while to get to this. Hopefully it's not going to take me the same length of time to get the other side done. Don't think so. If anything is, if history repeats itself, usually it's the first time. It takes a very long while to get it done. And when that's done, it's the roof. Okay, so one interior wall done. Many more to go. Thanks for watching day 71. See you in the next video.